Good evening, ladies. I'd like to welcome you all to another episode of the Kingofbbwspodcast. As always, I'm your host, Stefan Lorenzo. And as always, here at the Kingofbbwspodcast, we're devoted to the self-love, self-health, wealth, and overall well-being of all plus-size women in America and abroad. And we also salute and show support to all the real men who are not afraid to show their love and adoration for plus-size women. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and get right into it. Doing a video every week as promised. And the last episode, the last YouTube video I did, I talked about, how important it is for daughters to be around their father. I talked about, how important it is for children in general to be around their father, but especially daughters. So I got to thinking, and I'm gonna make things a little personal as always, about my personal situation in my life and in my family. And it's some things I've been going through, and I always wondered really my whole life, I always wondered about this. And you ladies, especially you ladies out there, that whether you're a single parent mother or you're married, etc., I'm sure, ladies as well as fellas, I'm sure you can bear witness to the truth of this. Why is it that, especially in Black and Spanish families, that siblings don't stick together? Why is that? Can somebody explain that to me? Why is it that in Black families, siblings do not stick together? All right? We got to cut that. You must teach your children. If you have children and those children have siblings, you must teach them, no, y'all stick together at all costs. And also, you got to practice what you preach. For all you ladies out there, even you fellas who have siblings, brothers, sisters that you haven't talked to in years behind some real petty, insignificant beef, something that really doesn't mean that much, you should call them and pick them up, because a lot of us, we won't talk to our family members, but we'll go home and kiss our dog in the mouth. Yeah, we'll go home and kiss our dog in the mouth, and we'll sit on the couch and watch the evening news with our dog and say, oh, that's our baby, okay? But that's an animal, but we won't call or check up on or say hi or even, hey, man, I love you, I got your back, to our brothers or our sisters, okay? And to get even a little personal in this, I don't have a relationship with my brothers or my sister. I have 2 brothers and 1 sister, and I don't have a relationship with them. All right? I would like for things to be different, but those are behind choices that they made. I tried everything I could over and over and over and over again. And sometimes it reaches a level in life, to where you have to love someone enough to step away from them and not make yourself subject to their negative choices in life. So sometimes that happens. But other than that, man, family got to stick together, especially siblings. So I got my daughters with me. We at a resort. We're just chilling. And matter of fact, come here. Come here, please. Hold up. Now, one day, Daddy is going to be dead, okay? One day I'm going to be dead and gone. And the only one's going to be around is you two. And y'all going to have to rely on each other to stick with each other. So again, if somebody got a problem with you, they got a problem with her. If somebody got a problem with her, they got a problem with you. If you got it, she got it. If she got it, you got it. You fight, she fight. She fight, you fight. Not amongst each other. Y'all with me?
Yes.
Give me a kiss. Mwah. Give me a kiss. Mwah. Okay, my baby. Sorry, y'all can go. All right.
All right. To continue on with what I was saying, and also with what I was saying to my children, to my 2 daughters, we gotta teach these youngsters to stick together. We gotta teach our children to stick together. I tell them all the time, like y'all just heard me tell them, one day Daddy gonna be gone, Daddy gonna be dead, Mama too. Or Daddy might be around, but You never know what might happen. Daddy might be paralyzed. You might not be able to depend on daddy. God forbid. And it's just going to be y'all two. And y'all going to have to look out for each other and be there for each other. We need more of that. You know, ever since I was a little boy, I noticed just how my mother and her siblings interacted with each other. And I gotta tell y'all, it was never, ever pleasant. Hardly ever, you know? Like, I don't think enough people understand how families are supposed to work. For instance, let me back up a little bit. This is how I believe families should work. If someone in the family tends to be smarter, more intelligent than the rest of the family, and you know if someone's more intelligent than you, okay? Side note, you know, if you want to be a boss, you need to hire people who are smarter than you, okay? But anyway, aside from that, but whoever in the family is the most intelligent, you know, everybody needs to get behind that motherfucker. Or whoever in the family has a really, really great idea, everybody needs to get behind that motherfucker right there. Everybody needs to put their selfish shit aside and get behind who's ever gonna win for the team. Another side note. See, I can really try to see what I'm saying. I'm trying to draw a correlation here. Y'all know sometimes I take you all the way around the block only to bring you next door. I apologize, but I only know one way to do it. Anyway, Nelly. Y'all probably like, why the fuck are you bringing up Nelly? How does this have anything to do with anything? Okay, ladies, I'm sure y'all are Nelly fans. I love Nelly, especially as a young nigga. I ain't gonna lie, Country Grammar was the shit. All right, I remember when Country Grammar dropped. You dig? I was what, like 14, 15. It was the shit. Underlay, mommy. EI. Anyway, okay, when Nelly got signed to Universal, he didn't get signed as a solo artist. All right, Universal signed the Lunatics. They signed them as a group, okay? However, there was a lot of stipulations to their deal. Basically, they had one shot and one shot only. They was gonna get one video, one single, some shit like that. If they didn't do nothing, if that shit didn't do nothing, the record company was gonna drop them. So Nelly's cousin, I believe, Ali was like, yo, Nelly, nigga, you the prettiest nigga out of all of us. You got the most unique flow out of all of us. Fuck that. This album gonna be your album. Yeah, we the same Lunatics, but fuck all that. This album gonna be Nelly's album. It's easier to sell one nigga than it is to sell 5. And what happened? What's the result? Country Grammar, 10 million records sold. The rest is history. Okay, Nelly didn't even have to drop a second album. He was still gonna be a staple. Anytime you go diamond, you a staple. Hence, Shaggy, it wasn't me. Anyway, I said all that to say that, you know, as family, not just sticking together, we got to know how to get behind family. All right. If somebody got the vision, or if somebody got a talent, why not put all the family resources behind that person and let them go and flourish? You know, people talk a lot about, you know, investing. You know, how can we come up? Investing for the future. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. The real investing that should be going on is investing into the youth, investing into the children, investing in their future. Because a lot of times as adults, I do it all the time. I catch myself doing it. Oh, I want to do this. But that's for me. But what am I investing for my children's future? Anyway, to keep on what I was saying, you know, my mother's relationship with her siblings was always, since I was a little boy, like not good. You know, toxic even. And that transfer, you know, my mother, again, back up, my mother was always considered the black sheep of the family for some odd reason. And naturally, because I was her son and her only son for quite some time, that transferred over to me. You know, family, even to this day, you know, I have family members that I haven't seen since, you know, I was in Chicago, you know, maybe as a young kid, you know, 15 years or so. And I have family members who don't want to fuck with me solely, who haven't seen me since I was a teenager. They don't want to fuck with me. They don't know nothing about me other than what they heard, but they don't want to fuck with me because of who my mama is. And these are my family members. Like, okay, look, no, that's your son. Okay, that nigga there, no, he can't be right because she ain't right. We ain't fucking with him either. That's how my family is. And that's terrible, but it is what it is. So I try to teach my children, no, to stick together, stick together, stick together, stick together, stick together. It's an old African proverb that says, even small twigs wrapped together are strong, So, again, this was going to be a quick episode. So I hope you ladies, as well as you fellas out there, are really catching on to what I'm saying. We got to tell these kids to stick together. A lot of times where when we're young, when we were young, and some of it still hit us even now. We heard this a lot from older folks when we were young, and we still hear it now. And some of us even teach it to our kids. Hey, worry about yourself. Worry about yourself, boy. Don't worry about what your sister's doing. Worry about yourself, boy. Don't worry about what your brother doing. Worry about yourself. Worry about yourself. Worry about yourself. That's bullshit. But I'm going to tell you the reason why we were taught that. The reason you and I were taught that is because it's so hard. It is so hard for a group of motherfuckers to get out here, family or no family, a group of people to get out here and put some solid shit together. It is so hard to do. Why? Because every motherfucking body got egos. Nobody wants to be an Indian. Everybody wants to be a motherfucking chief. No slight to my Native Americans. Nah, we gotta stop that. We gotta stop that. For real. Anyway, again, hope you guys like this video. Smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, get at me in the comment section. You can follow me on IG at Kingofbbwspodcast, and we lit, baby. Big is beautiful too. Mwah.